Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole giving you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Chris Court is now in session for Life After Lockup. Hope all is having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hey, Derica, how are you? What's up, D? How you doing? Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, depending on where you are. So we're gonna get into life after lockup. In my opinion, this episode was boring as hell. Very boring, and definitely over the top, as you can see from my thumbnail. Okay, this was some soap opera-ish. If I've ever seen it before, I was just like, truly, someone from production said we are going to pull from every soap opera, every popular soap opera, we are going to pull and we're going to make this episode. That is what I saw for this episode. Yes, D, hey, Yuli, hey, Marlon, hey, Indigo, hey, Joseph. Hey, people, let's talk about this scripted reality show. Exactly. Soap Opera 101. Okay? Soap Opera 101. Hey, Nene, what's up? Yeah, so if I'm going to have to grade it, if I have to grade it, I'm going to have to go with a D minus. Hell, let's just say a F plus. Is there really an F plus? Did anybody ever get an F plus in school? I'm just curious because to me, I could understand a D minus, a C minus, D plus. Did anybody get an F plus? I think once you're at an F, it's a F. So let's just go with an F, damn it. And look, Nene read my mind. This episode was an F. Yeah, let's just go with an F. This was not good. This was not good. Let me see. This episode was an F, a D. I felt the need to say and seen exactly F plus plus exactly. So see, this is why I say y'all are my crew and the right people will find my channel because we be thinking the same thing. I know y'all saw my thumbnail was like, damn it if Chris ain't right about this. Soap opera. It was a straight soap opera. And I was just like, seriously, right now? Like, this is what we're doing at this point? Like, this is what's going on with this damn show. Complete failure. I could barely get through it. Exactly. I'm very happy to be here. Yes. I'm very happy to be here. What's up, Shayla? Garbage, and I usually like it. It was way lame. Very lame. You guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely hit that like button on the way in. I'm going to put some D's on this episode. Okay. Well, you and I think Indigo, the only one who's given it a D so far. But hey, everyone is entitled to their opinion. So yeah, y'all. So we're going to get into it. I don't know how long we're going to be here. Considering the fact that we really don't have much to talk about besides our own little roast that we do. So yes, hey GSP, hey BB, hey, you guys, welcome. And for those who don't like to necessarily chat but like to listen, welcome also. Hello. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. Damn it, let's get started. All right, so we have Sean and Sarah. Okay. I mean, there's really nothing to talk about with this damn boring ass couple. So pretty much they had to move out of their rental that they had. And next thing you know, they're driving to what appears to be a burnt house and trailers next to the burnt house. So they're moving into the trailers and their view is a burnt house. Now, Sean says that he feels like a failure because of the fact that his family has to move. And I'm like, yeah, Yeah, you are a failure. I mean, you are supposed to protect your kids, your wife, and to literally go from where you were to two trailers and a burnt house as a view. Yeah, I would have to say that's failure. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have to say that's failure. All right. Maybe you shouldn't have had any more kids because you had other kids that you have to take care of. Now, hey May, hey Tashonda. Now, what I will say is this. Did she say that her stepfather is letting them buy that land, that property, and she's getting acres? I think she said 8 acres for $40,000. Did I hear that correctly? Did anyone else hear that? Did anyone else hear that she is getting 8 acres of land for 40K? I need to invest in damn, where are they? Ohio. I said, excuse me, $40,000 for 8 acres of land, and all they have to do is dish out about $500, $600 a month. I was like, oh hell no, 80 what? 80,000 or 80 acres of land? Ugh. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, good grief. I don't know if California ever had those prices. I don't know. But I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. I mean, honestly, with you only paying $500, $600 a month, y'all can build your own house. You really could. You could really start from the ground up, literally. Okay, so she did say that. Okay, so yeah, so she did say that. She definitely said they buying. So the thing was, are you talking about 80,000 or 80 acres? I heard her say 40,000. You heard it? Okay. Yeah, that's Oh, okay. All right. But honey, with 8 acres, honey, you could build a wall. You can build a wall on top of wall so can't nobody get in. That's crazy. You can buy that where I live. I live out in the country. Wait a minute. In California, I live on 7 acres. You can buy 7 or 8 acres out here for, whoa. Okay, GSP, I may have to look into that. Cause please believe me, I'm all about buying some land. I was like, dang, what's wrong with that land? Exactly. I was like, is it gonna sink? Like, what the hell is wrong with it? I'm glad they bought something. That was smart though. Very smart. And guess who it was smart on? Sarah, not Sean. So yeah, Sean, you're a failure. Because she had to call her stepfather for that. You didn't do it. Yeah, we've been saying that, bro. It's definitely an F. She said 80 acres, but I'm not sure. I stopped paying attention. I think she said 8 acres, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if she said 80, that is crazy. But shoot, 8 acres is crazy enough. 8 acres is crazy enough. Exactly. Find some good Hispanic construction company. Exactly. Yeah, but I live in the middle of the forest, but it's cheap. Oh, you over there with them coyotes and everything else, huh? You got all them wildlife out there, huh, GSP? Come on down south, plenty of open land out here. You know, I may have to. It just really depends on where. I think Georgia is kind of done though. Georgia's kind of done, but then I'm thinking, where else is there? But there's plenty of places. You're right. You're right. Oh no, GSP. You talking about a horror movie. All the couples I didn't like was on. I skipped the episode. Yeah, it was bad. I want to say that they said she quit the show or something like that. That she quit the show. But interesting enough, I don't know if I guess I'm assuming she quit the show mid-season because if you quit after the season, I think they have every right to air you. So I don't know, but I think she quit the show. You're right. All these guys get out of jail so quick to get more kids. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, come on. So yeah, you a failure. All right. This episode was a mess. Hey, Andrea girl. Yes, it was. Sarah complaining, but she's the one sending all the one spending all of the man's money. Yeah. Yeah. But each shoot. 8 acres for 40K. Exactly, Andrea. Like, I was just like, shoot, I don't care if it is in infested central. I would sit up there and build a big old wall, plenty of security, and I would be good. I would definitely be good. Sarah's scary with her eyebrows. So pretty much at that point, Sean calls his ex to tell her that they had to move and he had to buy some property because they had to move. And of course, she was like, sir, you are talking about you can't give me money for your kids, but you just bought some property. And, he's like, well, we had to because, the rent was going up. And she was like, okay, yeah, but my rent went up too. Like, what's your point? So then at that point, he was like, well, look, I can give you money when I can. I would love to see when they find out where that money has really been going. Yeah, I Googled 8 acres, about 50K. So yeah, he gave her a deal. Wow. I ain't moving ish into a dump after a dump truck. Oh my gosh. So yeah, but definitely, but yeah, so at that point, they sitting up there gonna move in the trailer. One trailer is gonna be for the kids, I guess. The other trailer is gonna be for them. And then the next thing you know, they get comfy and cozy around the fire and start making some damn s'mores. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't think this is a freaking time to be making s'mores. I'm like, this is not the time to be making s'mores at this point. Like, this would be the time to really, I don't know, maybe get another trailer, maybe do something else. Like, I just don't know if that's the time for s'mores, but that was just my opinion on the situation. Let me see what you guys are saying. I would love to know how he can say that and be like, I can give you money when I can. Can you tell your kids you will eat? Exactly. Sean would have had them living out in the tow truck. Exactly. 8 acres for 40K. I'll be Bob the Builder today. Exactly. Soup. You think he's sus? Oh, child, you think he's sus? Hey, Mimi, what's up? What's up? Don't let him hold the baby. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to move on because there was really nothing else. There was not a damn thing else when it came to them besides her saying that they're solid. And I'm like, you guys are as solid as that burnt house that was on those 8 acres. But let's move on. Melissa and Louie. So Melissa and Louie are still at the pizza place, and she was like, we got to take a Preggers test for the storyline, in my opinion. Okay. But she was like, we have to take a Pregger test. And she mentions when they go back to the hotel that in high school, she would have been like excited to be Preggers by him. But now she's not excited because she's having the pizza boy's baby. And I'm like, in high school, you would have been having probably the unemployed, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what he's on, baby. So, like, when you really think about it, you was better off if you were going to have a kid by him probably now versus in high school. But the fact that she is still on this high school kick about how she would have been excited to have a baby by him, it's a little, yeah, it's a little creepy at this point with her continuing to talk about high school, in my opinion. But I'm just like, this man has a job. But with that being said, she finds out they are not pregnant. Then next thing you know, she is asking Louie to help her take off her nails with acetone. Now, y'all know I have hawk eyes, okay? Major hawk eyes. And I'm a nail girl. I'm a hair girl. You know what I mean? Like, and one thing I noticed is that when she was sitting up there talking to Louie and they were helping with the, the nails and stuff, let's take a look, shall we? And yes, I put my name all on this shit. Why? Because it was hard as hell trying to get these screenshots. Let's examine these nails, shall we? Okay. We have a French tip in black and what appears to be silver. Okay, a silver line across the black. Do you see that? Do you see that, ladies, especially? I know the guys is like, what the hell are you doing, Chris? But ladies, do you see what I'm talking about? The French with the black tips and the silver line that's going across it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Please let me know if you see that, right? So this was apparently before the surgery. All right. And you see him putting on every cotton ball, putting on the acetone to remove these so-called nails. All right. Well, this is apparently after the surgery when she's in the doctor's office talking to Louie on the phone while she's waiting to see her new nose. Do you see those nails? Same tip, same silver, but apparently a month later. Are y'all seeing that? So y'all let me know what the hell is going on here. Now, unless she is someone who likes to wear her nails the same all the time, which is possibly possible when it comes to Melissa, because she seems to be a nag and a bore. But at the same time, I find it damn weird that you have the same exact nails on that you apparently in the hotel was taking off due to acetone. Just interesting. And I saw that and I said, something ain't right here. Something ain't right. So do y'all see what I'm seeing? Because I was just like, absolutely not. But anywho, let me move on. So with that being said, he takes her to the doctor and pretty much she is preparing to get her freaking nose fixed, done, whatever. And so when she ends up getting her nose done, child, this picture right here. Whew. So she is pretty much groggy, apparently tired. She just got her nose done. And all of a sudden, even though when she was in the hotel room, she was apologizing for nagging and being on him and everything else. Next thing you know, when she has that freaking whatever in her system that she's groggy from, next thing you know, she's back to old Melissa complaining, talking about how he's driving crazy when it's like it's New York City roads. Streets. What do you expect? It's always a bumpy ride in New York City. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but it is always a bumpy ride, regardless of what you're talking about. So the fact she was like, what the hell are you doing? Can you at least try to drive smoothly? And I'm just like, girl, like what come on. So pretty much she gets home and she's like, he's nagging me. And I'm like, no, you're the nag. You're the asshole. This guy has tried and constantly tried. And you sitting up there playing this bullshit about how he's annoying you because he pretty much can't kiss your ass and do what you want him to do at the drop of a dime. But anywho, with that being said, so next thing we see her going back to the doctor to get her nose revealed. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't know why this movie came up in my head, but I just felt like this is what I was going to see when it came to her nose. I don't know about y'all. And y'all let me know if y'all movie buffs, where this scene comes from. But that to me is what I felt like I was going to see when it came to Melissa. I was like, yeah, like she got a nose job, but her nose going to be looking straight up more toe up than what she thought it was from the beginning. Now, you guys claim that you see her new nose on IG. I don't follow her on IG. But yeah, thank you, Nene. Yes, the first one, Problem Child 2, baby. I was like, yeah, this is the nose that I feel like I was about to see and pop up. For whatever reason, that vision came to my mind when it came to her nose. I was just like, Problem Child 2. And I had to find the pictures because I was like, this is what I'm feeling when it comes to Melissa. But interesting enough, Louie did say, look, I'm here to support you. I just don't want you, trying to get something else done. I think Louie is very aware that Melissa is very insecure. And just like we have said before, she seems like the type that she's going to get one thing done and then she's not going to be happy. And then she's going to get another thing done. And the next thing you know, she's going to have a whole new look, body, and people won't even be able to recognize her. So that's what it is. I got to clean my screen to tears. Have you seen this movie? I'm telling you, that scene was the most hilarious scene. I kid you not. Yes. So I was just like, yeah, that's what I was picturing in my head when her stuff came on. But with that being said, good luck, Louie. I don't even know what the hell to say at this point. Good luck. I just hope her or her mother don't drive you crazy to where you end up, relapsing or something. I truly hope you stay on the straight and narrow. But if that means that you got to get away from Melissa's ass, including your mama, then please exit stage left and get the hell away from both of them. Or if anything, get away from Melissa, because I wouldn't be able to do it. But moving on. Justine and Michael. So they find out that the baby is growing rapidly. And I guess because Justine is very small, her, frame is very small, the baby's almost kind of too big for her and too big for her uterus. Okay. So at that point, she even says that she normally carries small. She's never carried big. So now the doctor is saying this is kind of a scary situation because really the baby doesn't have room to like grow anymore, and potentially Justine's uterus could rupture. And so at this point, you could literally tell, no, this is not the Young and the Restless, Marlon. I'm calling Justine and Michael, I'm calling them all my children. Remember that? Remember that soap opera? Yes, they're all my children. Yeah, they are definitely all my children. So, and Melissa's scene was General Hospital. All right, General Hospital. So with that, at that point, we do see that Justine, and she can't act worth a damn. So I truly feel in these scenes, she was truly in pain. And so at that point, they was like, you need to make your way to the hospital. So when she goes to the hospital, you could tell she's nervous when they're preparing her for the C-section. And, at that point, they're like, okay, look, at this point, we're going to have to take her in. But it was scary because I was just like, I'm sure. And of course, they was talking about the mortality rate when it comes to labor, delivery, and stuff in the U.S., which is interesting that it's a big issue here in the U.S. She said the nurse or whoever was talking was saying in the U.S., I really want to see the numbers against other countries. But with that being said, she ends up delivering though, and she does have a safe delivery. And the daughter, the baby, is beautiful. But the next thing you know, she get her ass in her freaking private screen and says, my baby's name is Manhattan Barbie. Bitch, what? Manhattan Barbie. And when I think about Manhattan Barbie, I think about New York City. I think about shopping, like, very classy, very chic, Manhattan Barbie. And they literally had a blanket with the name already on there. And I was like, oh, this shit is real. Like, her name is actually Manhattan. Her name is Manhattan. And literally, the girls, it sounds like Kylie's calling the girl Maddie, the baby girl Maddie. And I'm like, I cannot believe that these two decided to name their daughter Manhattan Barbie. Manhattan Barbie. Like, I'm done. There is really nothing else to say when it comes to this nonsense. Like, I was just like, are you kidding me right now? Who names their child Manhattan Barbie? And I'm like, is Barbie the middle name, or is her whole name Manhattan Barbie? Like the first name. Child, I'm done. I'm done. Like, dear, let me tell you something. I have heard some special names in my lifetime. Hell, I got relatives that got special names. And I'm just like, child, like, really? This is why maybe your names? Like, I have heard some special names. But literally, Manhattan Barbie, Manhattan Barbie. There is no way in hell. No way in hell. I don't know anybody who's going to sit up there and hear that name and not want to chuckle, maybe literally gasp. Like, who would literally be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Her name is so cute, Manhattan Barbie. Justine, you are a grown ass woman. You know who would name their child Manhattan Barbie? A little girl. A little girl playing with her dolls. That is what someone would name their child, their doll, Manhattan Barbie. Not a grown ass woman in her mid 30s, about to be 40, with how many other kids? How many other kids? And you gonna name her Manhattan Barbie? So moving on, they get home. And of course, they're laying down the laws and the rules about touching the baby. And the next thing you know, the mom, Mike's mom, and Mike are talking. And she was like, I got to tell you something. Don't get mad, but I still have the paternity test. I don't believe this paternity test at this point. I really don't mean like it. This paternity test situation is definitely scripted, because at this point, like, how are you still talking about this damn thing? And then literally you see her coming out of a room tapping on the paternity test while she's looking at Justine. It's weird as hell. And I'm sorry. I'm just like, can we stop with this scripted stuff? Make it realistic. But come on. The paternity test, like, it's a done deal. It is a done deal. Like, stop the nonsense. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Child, when she said Manhattan, and she said it just like I was saying, my girl's name is Manhattan Barbie. I was like, oh, girl, like, you saying that like you were so proud, like it took you a minute to figure out that name, like you thought long and hard. Hell no. Hell no. Her brain small too. Justine is a ish mother. Here we go with the younger wrestlers. Why they named that baby that? But she is definitely cute. Yeah, the baby is adorable. She's fine. She already had a litter. How is she too small? They said for her frame. Her frame is too small for the baby. Clearly, the baby probably taken after Mike's side of the family. I fast forward through their scenes. I didn't care about seeing her give birth. Damn, Nene. She's like, I don't care. I didn't give a shit. Child, it's hard to believe that you have names like Santana and then make up like Manhattan Barbie. Right. Her other kids have normal names. Santana, Kylie. You gonna name this child Manhattan Barbie? What the hell is wrong with you? The piece of skin that separates the nostrils is called the... What? What the... Mimi, what the hell? What? Oh my gosh, Mimi. Child. First of all, Mimi's a mixture of shade and a dictionary. Like, who just randomly... The skin that separates the nostrils is called the... Was it columella? Well, Melissa's columella is hanging down and still too big. Like, who thinks like this? Gotta love it, child. Gotta love it. She singled out her autistic child yet again in front of everyone. Oh, I think it's because she was trying to say he likes to hug on her. I think that's what it is. Because remember when we first got introduced to him, when he was jealous of Mike, he likes to, get hugs and kisses and stuff like that. So I think that's what she was trying to say. Like, you're not going to be able to hug on me for a while because, like, I can't right now. So I think that's what it was. I don't think she purposely was trying to do it, But yeah, I think he's the one who's the big hugger. They should go to jail for naming that child Manhattan Barbie, for real. For real. Maybe Juju thought if she put a place in that kid's name, the kid could be like a Kim K kid. You need Kim K money. You need Kim K money. That's the problem. And honestly, I don't even see a celebrity with money naming a child Manhattan Barbie. Now, we done heard some names when it comes to these celebrities, but I've never questioned, like, what the F? I don't think I've done that with celebrities' names, I don't think. But this Manhattan Barbie? Child. I am from NYC. I think I'm like, we have heard Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I even heard somebody, and their name is Queen. I've even heard someone name their child Bronx. I heard Manhattan. For real. And when I think of Justine, I think of Ish. I think of food stamps. Maddie McDaddy and billion sold everywhere. So many things but luxury. Y'all a fool. Let me see what y'all said. Exactly. I was like, why? Coming to the stage, Manhattan Barbie. Yeah, it gives that. It gives that, unfortunately. Hey, Kim. What's up, my fellow Cali girl? No offense. If this child ends up having a job at a child, it's like naming your child Cinnamon, right? Cinnamon. Something like that. Well, she will be in Vegas, so plenty of chances. Oh my gosh, Marlon, damn. Damn, y'all are going in. Justine is a child. You think she seemed like she got the mentality of a child, don't she? Naming her child at Manhattan Barbie. When did Barbie take Manhattan? Seriously. She thinking about the New York Barbie, the Manhattan Barbie. Hey, JRR, Manhattan Barbie, the eighth child between a felon and a bird. Very iconic, very elite. Oh, so fake. Oh my gosh. Mama said, I'll be damned if I have all these grandkids. Manhattan's cool with me, but I really hope she was playing about the Barbie part. She was not playing. She was not playing. But even Manhattan, like, if that's the case, hell, just call your baby New York. Just call the baby New York. Manhattan? Let me see. How much did they pay mom to do that? Exactly. She's the villain in their story. And she was playing that up. It's not even realistic anymore. The name given from a woman in her 20s. No, a woman in her Manhattan Barbie sound like when you was playing with your Cabbage Patch doll or your Barbie, you said, this is my daughter and her name is Manhattan Barbie. That's what it sounds like. You're playing with a doll, not an actual real human being that came out of you. That's just crazy. I'm almost done watching and going to have to do the reviews only like I did with other shows. Yuli, does Manhattan Barbie sound better in Spanish? They are a dub ass couple. I'm telling you, she did call out her son. So you guys felt like she called him out, and it wasn't just about the fact that she was just like, because you like to hug on me, you're not gonna be able to do it. Hell no, Nene. Okay, so y'all feel that way. I thought she was, because he's the one who's the lovey-dovey one. So if I had a child that was lovey-dovey, you know, whether autistic or not, I would just be like, look, I'm saying it, but I know it's you, because you're the one who like to hug and love on mommy, but you can't love and hug on mommy right now because I can't have any pressure on me at this point. Think she Kim K with those crazy names, being on TV has, oh yeah, that's right. You know what, damn it, I just realized that. Don't the Kim and Kanye got a daughter named Chicago? Don't they have? Okay, you know what? That's why. That's exactly why. Because I was like, I forgot. I don't follow them, so I forgot. But they do have a child named Chicago. Here it is. That's see, that's what I'm talking about. But at the same time, yeah, Chicago also is like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Chicago? Like, seriously? Being on TV has gone to Justine's head. She wasn't a celebrity when he had the names. Exactly. But at least, if anything, with a Kim K and a Kanye child, they gonna have generational wealth, money on top of money, so they can kind of be named the Chicago and still be okay in life. That mother needs to let it go. She acting like that baby is hers, exactly. And she has a son named Bentley, right? It all tracks. Oh, wait, does she? Dang, is Is the little one named Bentley? Which one is Bentley? She knows that boy is a mama's boy. She should have had that conversation between just the two of them in private before the baby arrives. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, it's a reality show. So I mean, at the end of the day, hell, she was willing to put out there in that on national TV that he's autistic. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would have been everybody's business to really know either. Because at the end of the day, I don't think any of us would have, you can't assume, especially a high spectrum, like if they're highly functional, autistic, like you can't really know. So why did we need to know that he was autistic in the first place? In my opinion, like certain things should be kept to yourself, including, your child's health. But that's my opinion. I think, ever named her child something with wolf in the name. Oh, child. Justine is the only cancer I ain't never seen it for. She's a cancer. There's a celebrity that named her baby Malibu Barbie. Can't remember who it is. Oh my gosh. So she truly thinks she is on some celebrity stuff. Justine does with these names. I'm over Michael's mom. Have several seats. Right. Manhattan is not good. It's okay. But Manhattan Barbie, no. Well, it could have Minnesota Barbie, Snail Trail. Manhattan Barbie raised in Vegas. The jokes write themselves. What's my hubby is from the Bronx and uses Bronx as a nickname, the keyword nickname. But I've heard Bronx. As a matter of fact, I want to say, who on a reality show named their daughter Bronx? Wasn't it Peter Guns and that Amina girl? Didn't they name one of their daughters Bronx or something like that? If I'm not mistaken, it sounds made up because it is. Like, I mean, she could also be a lady wrestler. No need to have a stage name with a name like that. Manhattan Barbie sounds like a good cocktail to sip on. Oh my gosh, she can become a lady wrestler. No need to have a different. Okay, wait, stage name. You just said that, Mimi. Her son isn't even autistic. That's the upset. Wait, huh? What do you mean her son is not autistic? Y'all just said also that she called out the autistic one. I'm confused. Is the son I thought she mentioned that on the show that the son is slightly autistic. Yeah, Chicago, Northwest. See, North, I can accept more. North, I can accept that more than Chicago. But again, they're set up for life, so they can pretty much have whatever name they want. Ashley Simmons has a son named Bronx. Yeah, okay. So Ashley Simmons. Okay, I think Peter Guns and Amina named their daughter Bronx too. Stop trying to turn him into a story. Yeah, but there are so many names she could have given that child. Yep, that's true. Yeah, oldest daughter named North. She manifests in being a real celebrity. Good luck, cause. Good luck. I mean, hey, maybe she think it's gonna happen with her husband's rap career. I don't know, but good luck to that. Everyone should have a dream. Everyone should have, they should be inspired to reach certain heights. So if that's what she wants in life, good luck to her. And no one talks about Chicago either. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they do. But that North is a piece of work. Child, that North is a mixture of her father and her mother. Yeah, on her shoulder, she has a Bentley. Wow. Hey, Leo. Yeah. Bentley was the one calling. Who? Wait, I'm confused. Who was the one calling? Let me know. Okay, leave us cancers alone. Now, does Mike's mom want to go to Vegas with them permanently? That's probably a part of a storyline too. Yeah, I thought she mentioned that. Well, I don't know because my 4-year-old name is Bella. There's nothing wrong with Bella. Bella, the middle name is Cinderella. Bella Cinderella. Well, Bella's nothing wrong with Bella. And I mean, I know people whose name is Cinderella and their nickname is Cindy, but there's nothing wrong with Bella. I'm sure people know her middle name. She's going to be Bella Cinderella. People are probably going to call her, hey, Bella Cinderella. Like they're going to probably tease her. But I mean, Manhattan Barbie is a whole nother thing. But yeah, I've heard people name Bella. I've heard people name Cinderella. So those are not names that are like off brand. Like I've heard people be called Bella and Cinderella before. Manhattan Barbie, never. She said he was, but he's actually not. He acts out because he has no father figure. Wait the hell a minute. I'm confused. When did she say this on her live? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, which story is it, Justine? Like, which one is it? Why in the world did she name that baby that name? Kids in school? Exactly. Kids can be cruel. But again, I guess she feel her child gonna be in a private school of some sort. And like I already said, Las Vegas school system is not the best school system. So good luck with her. Eve's child is named Wildy, but she also come from a rich husband. So who's coming for cancers? Kim, didn't a celebrity name their baby Apple? Yes, I think I've heard of Apple before. Eve's child name is Wild Wolf, but exactly. Hey, Denise, getting home and catching it live. Welcome, girl. Welcome. So because they moved, we are gonna have to do another season. I hope the hell not. I hope not. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. Thank you, Mimi. I figured I remember somebody's name said it was Apple. She said it's her last season. Is what you're saying? Her last season? Yeah, because it didn't Mike make it seem like he didn't need this show? Didn't he say that he didn't need this show? That's why I ain't see it for her since. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Swizz said, "Go Cinderella, go Cinderella." I know someone named Cinderella, just like I know someone named Bella. So those are not off. Like I've heard those names before. Never heard someone call their child Manhattan or Barbie. I haven't. At least you know what I'm saying. People who are normal people, and I'm sorry to break it to you, Justine, but you're a normal person. I mean, it is what it is. You think you're a celebrity. But hey, but with that being said, the baby, on a positive note, the baby is absolutely gorgeous. The little girl is beautiful. She is a little cutie patootie. And of course, Mike is talking about this is his chance to do it right all over again because the daughter was born, and then a month or two later, he was in prison, and then Mason was born. But I'm thinking, like, you do have your oldest child. So what do you mean do it all over again? So I'm kind of like, did you like make a mistake when it came to your oldest child? Like, I don't know. But that little girl, on a positive note, is a beautiful little baby. She really is. She really, really is. He did a few lives lately claiming he making it. Well, D, I guess we're gonna have to see. I guess we are gonna have to see. Let's just put it like this. If Montana Mills makes it as a rapper, I think we all need to play back the Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. Because to me, he pretty much implied when people who may not be as talented make it, they more than likely sold their soul to the industry. And, he even said that. He said, what do you think a plant is? And he also said, what is the way that people who sell their soul to the industry, what do they do? They act like they didn't sell their soul to the industry. So if Montana Mills makes it, we may have to all replay that Cat Williams interview again. I'm just saying. Because there were some jewels dropped in that bad boy. Beautiful and blessed. Wow, GSP, they are doing that already. I do have a cousin named Barbie, but that side of the family is crazy. And she was born in the 60s. And wasn't Barbie came out during the 60s, right? Someone was saying Justine was a Cancer. I don't want to be compared to Justine. Well, Teef said she's a Cancer, so she one of your sisters. Let's see. How about how he promised to be there for Justine kids if something happened to her and he still cannot be present for his own kids? Oop, mic drop. As a kid, I hated Barbie. I knew Barbie didn't represent me. It never has. Well, y'all claim he was trying to show that he was, I don't know, allegedly affiliated or was trying to get in, but We'll see what happens. Like I said, in a couple of years, if all of a sudden this Montana Mills blows up, then child, Well, guess we'll make a return to the Latin Grammys. We don't claim her. Oh no, y'all gonna claim her. Y'all gonna claim her. It don't matter. It don't matter. June or July, Cancer, it's a Cancer. Although though, you do have a point. June Cancer's got a mixture of that, probably like that Gemini and Cancer mix. But anyways, with that being said, I'm just gonna say positive energy and prayers for that baby and that name that her parents named her. Like, this is truly an example of you can't help who your parents are, and you can't help where you come from. Because that little girl is gonna have to say, when she starts talking, what her name is, and she is gonna have to say her name is Manhattan Barbie, child. Manhattan Barbie. They have their standards too. Well, they say one of the circles of hell is in Vegas. Damn. Yes, we know, Kimmy, you're a July Cancer. We know. So let's move on, y'all. Last but not least. No, we got one more after this shit. This is how boring it is. We have it more entertained. We entertain more in the chat than the damn show. So Chance and Taylor. First of all, Chance is a true definition of a gaslighter. Like, he was gaslighting the hell out of that situation. Going back to the door, because of course, you know, he homeless at this point. He ain't got no place to stay. So he went from, I'm hardcore, I'll punch you in your face and see you shake it on the ground, to, you know what I'm saying, you can peen, to, you know what I'm saying, like, you got a man in here, to all of a sudden knocking on the door like, you know, can I talk to you? I'm sorry, I'm not normal. You are the best woman I've ever had. And I'm like, what about the best man you've ever had, Chance? What about the best man you've ever had? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're saying you the best woman. What about the best man that you've had in your life? And then he's like, can I have a hug? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got what they wanted. I don't know if you're ever going to see me again. And I was just like, here we go. Here we go with the soap opera. Days of Our Lives. Like, this was just truly bad acting 101. And I'm just like, seriously, at this point. And Taylor is like, I loved you, and you know, you never respected me. And he was like, I'm just not normal. I'm just not normal. Like, I'm just not a normal person. And so at that point, he ends up leaving because it doesn't work. He can't get back in the house. So he has to sleep in his car, go to a hotel. And then we end up seeing a scene with her and her daughters. All right. And she's literally outside with her daughters talking about how her, you know, Chance and her broke up. And the oldest daughter, which caught my eye immediately, and she's like, I don't like Chance. She truly said it straight up. She was like, good, I don't like Chance. And I'm like, why doesn't she like Chance? Now, of course, later on, they say because, you know, he's rude, and they hear them screaming at each other and waking them up at night, where I'm just like, really? Like, Taylor, you had your children around all of this for this long to where they feel that comfortable to have this conversation with you? It's something that was long overdue to get rid of Chance, if they're that comfortable saying, yeah, I don't like him, and you guys wake us up in the middle of the night arguing. Like, that's bad. So while they're talking, and then literally one of the girls, the little girls, is like, is he going to be at a hotel or is he going to be at his boyfriend's house? And while Taylor thought that was cute and was laughing and was like, you listen too much into the conversations, I was like, well, maybe because you talk too much in front of them. Because she really shouldn't know that. Like, she really shouldn't know that, where she's like, is he going to be in a hotel or at his boyfriend's house? Because clearly she probably heard her mother say this. So while they're talking, Chance rolls up in a freaking Cadillac Escalade. Now, it's not a brand new Cadillac Escalade, but he rolls up in a Cadillac Escalade. And I'm like, where in the hell did this car come from? I truly think this is production, because I'm like, Chance literally cannot afford anything at this point. He literally was trying to buy like a 1970 limo. Where are you getting this Cadillac Escalade from? And with all the debt that they're in, no way in hell I would trust him bringing me an Escalade talking about it's for you. Like, it's for you. No, it's not. It's for you. I don't want it. It screams debt. It screams that somebody's probably going to come after me trying to collect on some money that you owe. It's a hell no. Like, it's a hell no. So literally at that point, the little girl, which I thought was so cute but so hilarious at the same time, she trying to give Chance the ring back. Like, here, bitch, here's the ring that you gave us because, you know, you're no longer welcome here. And Chance is like, I'm not going to give up on this family. I'm not going to give up on myself. Like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I let them down and I'm not going to give it up. Well, you need to give it up. You need to give it up at this point, especially when we don't even know what your preference is. Now, apparently someone said in the last episode that he finally admitted that he's bisexual. I don't know if that's true or not, so that's a big allegedly. But if it's a situation where I've caught you cheating with both, you may need to find out what your preference is and what you want out of life. So apparently Taylor is still not with Chance. Let's see how long this lasts. I'm hoping that she has truly moved on from him, because that conversation that she had with her daughters, to me, it wasn't a good look. It was not a good look. And to be quite honest, Chance up and down emotions. One minute he's angry, the next minute he fake crying and all of this type of stuff. I even wouldn't want him around my son either, to be quite honest. I understand that's his son, but I would have to be on monitor like mode and want to make sure that there's like some type of supervision involved with him watching or being around my son. That's just what it is. But that's my opinion on the situation. What you guys saying about this nonsense with these fools? Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right, so Taylor, oh yeah, y'all going in. Yeah. He said that's the best woman you had. What about the best man you had? Apparently, Chance is a flamethrower too. You are a mess. Child, Taylor is a poor excuse of a woman. Why did you tell your girls your personal issues? Right. She's real young though too, and she had 3 kids before she had the boy. And when did she had the oldest girl? The oldest girl is how old? So she probably was a teenage mom and she just kept having kids. I lost it when her daughter said something about his boyfriend. For real, because you could tell she really be listening in. And that little girl don't look like, at most maybe 5 years old at most. So why is she able to say that with just like ease? Is he going to a hotel or his boyfriend's house? Because she's heard the mama say it. Typical piece of ish, remind me of my kid's dad. Wow. Yeah, girl. They still are hanging out in that front yard. That backyard must be really jacked up. Yeah, because you would be in the backyard because that's more safety, a safety net for the kids. She's 28, 4 kids, 3 dads. Stop reproducing and bringing dudes around. Very true. Very true. The gaslighting and the manipulation of it all from Chance, exactly, because Bobby gone, so they were the next best thing to gossip. Ain't no backyard. Then the babies made a comment about her other boyfriend leaving and never seeing them again. Right. They said a lot in that 5-minute clip. They said a lot. So that says that there's a lot that they really shouldn't know that they've been exposed to, unfortunately. Probably a badly built fence created by Chance. How that truck didn't have a license plate and where was the baby? They stay leaving him in the house while they do fake art projects in the front yard. I am hoping that one of her sisters or somebody's watching that baby. I'd be mad as a bitch if she was my neighbor. He just took that out as a trade for his truck. He was trying to see if she wanted it. Apologizing by sending her more into debt. Exactly. This dumb ish brought an ex-con into her house with 3 daughters, right? And did you see how quick that oldest daughter said, I don't like him? She's like, I don't like him. She said it with no hesitation. I don't like him. Pull up like he cool as hell. Boy, sit down. Exactly. Like, sit down. The fact that when he pulled up, they were like, why is it so loud? Exactly. All that truck was missing is some spinners. Those kids have seen and heard too much, way too much. Fabulous me. Way too much. Way too much. Let's not even talk about her getting pregnant by him. Right. That's what I was saying. It had to be production because there's no way Chance can afford it. Exactly. He can't afford that. Production was like, okay, roll up in this. There's probably somebody on it was probably a production assistant or someone like that. That was probably somebody's car or a rental car. Power washing and power bottoming. I cannot. That oldest daughter done seen and been through some shit. Exactly. It just so happens that he does have supervision. He's got the girl Alyssa coming over to Taylor's house with him. He does have supervision. No, I mean, what I mean by that is supervision is Taylor needs to watch him around that boy. Not him have not Chance having supervision, but he shouldn't be with that child by himself, and that's just my opinion. The way that he's been acting, absolutely not. The youngest daughter dad passed, right? I don't know. Y'all tell Leo if that's true or not. That's funny. Every time they show that scene in her yard and Mike is at the back, is in front. What is that? They had a swap meet. Swap meet. Let me see. Mike is at the back, is the front. What is that? They had a swap meet. Child, I don't know. That whole house looked like a hoarder house or swap meet. He gives me perv vibes. I was really concerned how the oldest expressed her opinion of Chan. Something is up with his weird self. Child, the episode was but Taylor's girls get an A because they were dropping some tea, some major tea. Major T. Serial numbers probably shaved off the engine on the car. VPN number, everything is going off of that car. Hey, Pamela, what's up? It's all good. Replay gang. Yeah. Y'all go blow your smoke. So Taylor, aka Mama June, you know what, I can't. So with that being said, he claims he's not going to give up on the family. Are we on the last episode? Because I feel like it's coming to an end. Are we on the last, or next episode is the last episode? Please let me know, and please let me know if it's ending really soon, because I just can't anymore. This is crazy, but let's move on. Let me see. I was too such an oldest daughter's opinion, a Chance. Exactly, because she said it with it was like, nope, don't like him. I don't like him at all. Nah, Taylor is grown, honey boo boo. Yeah, as soon as that baby grows up, I guarantee you he's going to be talking ish about Taylor to him, feeding him lies. Yeah, Taylor is a horrible mom. Her kids are raising her. That's not a good look, bringing all of them different guys around her daughters. I heard next week is the last episode. Good. Damn it. Good. Now, let's move on to this last, the Young and the Restless. Now this is who I'm calling the Young and the Restless. All right. Everybody had their different soap operas this episode. They are the Young and the Restless. So Lindsay comes back into the shop in her unpaid dress, and she's telling her friend that she feels like a fool, and why does Blaine even want to marry her if he feels that way about her? And I'm like, he doesn't want to marry you. You're the one who proposed to him. We talked about this in the beginning of the season, and she mentioned marriage, and Blaine's freaking son was even like, my daddy said that ain't gonna happen. So he didn't want to marry you. He probably just didn't want to embarrass you on national TV when you asked him. He didn't want to marry you. He just didn't. Okay. So then, for whatever reason, after all of this happens, she randomly wants to call the PO after hearing this, and finds out that because he has that green card, and I ain't talking about the immigration green card, because he has that green card, he can't live with her because it's not federally legal. So he has to go. So you mean to tell me, one, he actually got it for sure, and then two, you're asking the PO this while you're in your wedding dress? Y'all didn't talk about this beforehand. This is why I'm saying all of this shit is scripted. So at that point, she's like upset, acting like she's crying. And next thing you know, when she gets home, Blaine gets home and he has bought a four-wheeler that costs $800. Now, let me tell you something. I almost can bet that damn house that they live in, I bet you they not even paying $800 a month. I bet you they not even paying $800 a month for that mortgage. So maybe she's right on that note, that you sat up there and you haven't paid anything towards the house bill, and yet you just bought an 8-wheeler for $800. $800. So literally, he's like, I bought it for $800, and at that point, she's like, you bought something for $800. I'm sitting up here trying to prepare for our wedding and get a dress. And I'm like, you wasting your money too. Both of y'all wasting y'all money. Four-wheeler and a dress, same thing. It's a waste of money. So at that point, she was just like, why would you buy that? And then he flips out. He's like, F that. If I want to buy something for my son, you always buying something for your daughter. Why can't I buy something for my son? So this is where the soap opera shit really kicks in. And he's just like, I can do whatever I want to do. I can do whatever I want. And she was like, well, how about you tell me how you really feel versus telling everybody else how you feel? And then the monologue comes again with his crazy eyes popping out, bulging out. And he's like, I asked myself the same damn question, because Lindsay was like, well, why do you want to be with me? I asked myself the same damn question, Lindsay. Why do this shit to myself? Because I'm a fool. Because I love you. I was like, really? Who wrote that for you? Who wrote that for you? The PA? Who wrote that for you? That came out too smooth, didn't it? Literally, I said, oh, someone told you to practice that the night before, didn't they? You did a good job with your no acting ass. You did a good job for what you could do with it. But he was like, F that. Why? I asked myself, why do? I'm a fool because I love you. I want to fight for you. And he really did say, I want to fight for you. Child, do people really talk like this? I know when I be in my relationships, I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that at all whatsoever. Then she tells him that he can't stay in the house because of the green card. And so he's like, well, why did you tell him? And she was like, because I had to let them know. And he's like, I'm depressed. And I'm like, really? I'm depressed. I said, well, look, if you that depressed, you don't need to be in a relationship. And maybe you really need to focus on you and you need to go to counseling. But his facial expressions, when I tell you that man looked like he morphs into something when he gives them facial expressions, I didn't know what to do in that situation but laugh. Because when I tell you them facial expressions that he give, I don't know. Like I feel like though, if I would laugh in his face when he's giving those facial expressions, like he would probably be on an episode of Snap. Like he may actually be on an episode of Snap. Like seriously, because his facial expressions that he make me laugh. Look at that face up there. It's blurry, but look at that face. Look at that face. His facial expressions, I'll be like, I would laugh in his face, but it seemed like he would be the type that would snap in a heartbeat. Hey, Tracy Craig, are you new? You and these impersonations have got me in tears when you said the green card. I fell out on my bed. Yeah, the green card, girl, the green card. He got a strong accent. When he said, well, why did you tell him? I'm depressed. I said, well, damn. You little hillbilly, you. Oh, yes. But yeah, he definitely gives snap vibes. So literally, she's like, you can't stay here. And my daughter don't even want us to be together anymore. And so he started packing his stuff and he started huffing and puffing like he about to blow the roof off under his chinny chin chin. He about to literally, it's a cartoon character coming out. It's a cartoon character coming out when you see him huff and puff at this point. So he getting all of his stuff, and he was like, "You ain't never loved me. You ain't never loved me." He was like, "You ain't never loved me," and he was like, "All the stuff I done put up with you." And so she's like, "What have I done that was so bad to you? What have I done that was so bad? You ran off with a married man. You ran off with a married man." Child, and then he storm off. Oh, I swear I was watching a soap opera, a Tubi soap opera. I didn't know what to do at this point. I was rolling my eyes and chuckling at the same time. This is the point where I truly felt like I should have a green card. This probably would have been very comical 10 times more if I was blowing some smoke. Now, I probably would have smoked it wrong because y'all already know I am not an expert at all. But I just felt like it would probably be more educational, even more entertaining if I had a green card. But baby, when I tell you I chuckle from his facial expressions to this back and forth, I said, if anybody feels that this scene is really serious and is supposed to be taken seriously, I pray for you. Because there is no way in hell this was real. Okay. But I will say this, even with his huffing and puffing and wanting to blow the house down, he still give me vibes that he would snap on someone. Okay, like he still gives me those vibes. Yeah, but literally, I did not know what to do with this situation. I didn't know what to do with this whole episode. This whole episode reeked of someone saying, read these lines and make sure that you know them, and we'll keep stopping the camera and keep continuing to tape you over and over until we have something. That's what it was giving. That's what it was giving. Straight up. That's exactly what it was. Let me see what y'all saying in here. I see a lot of laughing faces. So I don't know if y'all laughing at me or somebody cutting up in the chat. Didn't I tell y'all? Let's see. Needs a smoke break. That's why he's mad. She told. But I'm depressed. Blaine is creepy to me. Yeah, them eyes is creepy. Blaine facial expression took me out. His facial expressions, all of it. All of it. What married man Blaine talking about? I'm lost. Oh, I think it was on a previous season, if I'm not mistaken, that he was talking about. But then again, maybe it was the whole point of just putting that curveball in like they do on soap operas. That was a soap opera moment. That was that moment when he said that, all of a sudden you heard dun dun dun. And on the next episode of The Days of Our Lives, or on the next episode of All My Children, that moment you were supposed to hear the dun 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 on the next episode. That was that moment. Blaine accent is very strong all of a sudden. Yeah, it's gotten thicker, hasn't it? He looks like Jim Varney, that guy that played Ernest and Ernest Saves Christmas. Y'all remember the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Then the vampire do their demonic face. That's Blaine. Oh, I'm glad I'm able to make y'all laugh because, baby, I was tickled seeing these scenes. I tell you, I felt Blaine on the way on that. Why did you tell? I'm depressed. Well, I mean, my whole thing is, they was gonna know anyways if that was a PO. It's on national television. Aren't they in Mississippi, the poor state in America? Yep. You would think they definitely would want to legalize it. Well, I guess they know. I'm sorry, they do have it legalized there. The issue is it's not federally recognized, and she's on a federal case. Oh, okay. Welcome, Tracy. You guys welcome Tracy. Tracy is new. Welcome her to the Chris crew. Welcome her to the Chris crew. I don't blame no Angel, but Lindsay played every guy she had on these seasons. We are laughing. I thought he was gonna pop her with one of those bets. Don't he give you them vibes? Don't he give you them vibes? Or he would sit up there and try to run her over with a four-wheeler. Don't he give you them vibes? He probably bought that four-wheeler for Lindsay. That's what he said. He bought it for the family. And he give me them vibes that what he mean by that is he bought it for the family to sit up there and chase him in that four-wheeler. That's the vibe he giving. Elmer Fudd. Oh my God, Chris, your Blaine access is killing me. That's the way he be sounding, child. That's the way he be sounding. I was waiting for Medea to come through for real. Now hold on a minute, goddammit. Hold on. Hold the hell on. Seriously. That's exactly what it was given. I was like, everybody about to pull through. Every melodramatic freaking character is about to pull through right now. And Lindsay to start going into a song. Seriously, it gave musical. It really did. I was like, is this a psychotic break? Blaine could low-key be Ted Bundy's brother the way he be looking sometimes. Ted Bundy mixed with Dahmer. Seriously. When he got all dramatic with the Merry Man thing, I was in tears. I was too. I said, what the heck? You ran off with a married man. It left off. He put so much oomph into that, he almost fell over. He almost tripped over his own body. I lied when he said he plays victim while she was literally playing victim herself. I was like, did they go over this in rehearsal? They sure did. They failed at it, but they sure did. Look like he need Jesus. Lindsay sure ain't nobody's Peggy. It was so fake, very fake. Ted Bundy was good looking. I would have dated him. Oh my gosh, Kimmy. Looked like a whole Jeffrey Dahmer. But Deontay was right on the double standard because if it would have been him in the situation looking like that, he would have been dragged. Well, we dragging him. We dragging Blaine. At least I'm dragging him. Shoot. Dragging him in this fake scene they got. I hope they don't come back, but I have a feeling they will be because I heard they are back together. They're probably back together for the money. You know, at this point, I don't know who's real and who's not on a real relationship. Blaine was talking about there was a photo of her a while back kissing some guy in a bar who was married. Okay. Did we see the picture? Did we see it? And while she was with him, he did cheat on him while with him. Maybe he meant that. I don't know. All I know is I was laughing. I agree. He looked like Dahmer. We laughing at your Blaine impersonation. Child, that's all I was seeing. I could see Blaine on 48 Hours in the Future. Or snap. Yes. Give Tracy a nice warm welcome. Yes. I don't want to see them again. Y'all are too funny, but I think she's beautiful, but can't get past that now. Who's beautiful? Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay's a beautiful girl. Lindsay is a beautiful girl. I don't want to see them again. I don't want to see any of these couples again, if I can be quite honest. We need some fresh, new people. We really do. Ted Bundy looked like his last victim from the town I lived in, hometown. Oh, there's the dictionary in Mimi. Mimi's the encyclopedia and dictionary. Does anyone else hate when they put commercial in the lives? Oh, they put a commercial in my live, even when I'm on the live. I thought it was the replay that gets those commercials. But make sure sometimes y'all allow those commercials to play now. Those commercials give dollar value. You know what I'm saying? So let them commercials play, you know. It's okay. I'll be back as soon as you sit up there and see that commercial pass through. So we in here. What's up, Lansky? In my Nene voice now. How she get in? Now, how did I get in this? Exactly. She drove Blaine to madness. Blaine was already mad, okay? I guess Eris and Cameron are done filming. Yeah, I think they need to be, though, because honestly, it wasn't like they brought anything this season either. Everybody seemed so scripted. It just wasn't real. Yes, Kim, but the YouTubers need they check too. Right. Right. Thank you, brother T. Thank you, brother T. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the new YouTubers like myself. You know what I'm saying? Lindsay is not beautiful with that strong jaw. She looks like American Dad. Marlon, no, I think she's pretty. Your old opinion. Mama June sneak peek was WTF. Lindsay probably was the prettiest girl in high school, and she still thinks she's in high school. A lot of them on this show still think they're in high school. Yes, they are putting commercials in the lives now. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was on the replay gang. The replay gang gets the lives, but I get it. I know when you guys are in the lives, when it's living, I understand that you guys want to get back to it because you guys don't want to miss something in the moment. So I get it. I get it. But replay gang, make sure, y'all let that stuff go on through. You know what I'm saying? It's just a commercial. It's just a commercial. No, just playing. Whatever you feel, you do what's best for you. Just as long as you click and listen in, I appreciate all of you. They would have to reshoot that scene over and over again because the way I would be cackling on the ground, I would have. Thank you, Chris, for covering this evening. I love my crew and I love y'all back. I like the Hook on Finest commercial they play on here. I listen to that one. Nene, what the hell is wrong with you? Remember the commercial back in the day when Hook on Phonics first came out? Hook on Phonics works for me. Call 1-800-ABCDEFG. Remember that shit? Hook on Phonics works for me. Call 1-800-ABCDEFG. I swear, the damn commercials back in the day. And that is so sad. I remember that damn commercial. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just had a commercial too. I didn't know that they do that. Oh my gosh. I thought they did it for the replay gang. I have already seen 3 commercials. Okay, Kimmy. Okay. You've done your part. You've done your part. She like, look, damn it. I done helped you out. I done seen 3 of them. Chris, look at her again. She looks like a cartoon. I thought Blaine was supposed to be Lindsay's savior from Deontay. Yeah. No. And the problem is Lindsay needs to be a savior for herself. That's what she needs. She needs the holy savior, and she needs to realize that she needs to focus on herself. Same thing with Blaine. She don't need to be with no man right now. She needs to focus on being an actual mommy. That's what she needs to focus on, child, instead of arguing with him. Because at the end of the day, if a man is willing to talk ish to your daughter about you, if that was like a real scene, yeah, it's not a good look at all whatsoever. My daughter used to go on those kinds of auditions. The Hook on Phonics auditions. Yes, but those commercials used to make money back in the day. Just like remember the Just For Me perm commercials. Those were like big money commercials. Commercials used to be the ish back in the day. Is there a Phonics commercial for Nene? Is there a Phonics commercial for Nene, for real, Nene? I guess she said there is one playing. You went back with the Hook on Phonics commercial. They wore that out. They sure did. They wore that one out. The Just For Me commercial. We had a lot of commercials back in the day that I still remember verbatim, from toys to but that just shows you how catchy commercials used to be back in the day. Now, the only one I know now is the Allstate one, maybe just 1 or 2, but we used to have so many commercials where those commercials used to be banging, where when you heard them, you started grooving to the damn commercial. Now we ain't got that no more. The memories. Hey, Vanessa, replay gang, sorry I missed you and the crew. Oh, no, it's all good, girl. Can we give Lindsay bangs and a haircut? Just for me. I refuse to let her go on Barbie auditions. Yeah, I know you definitely was that mom that definitely had your boundaries and your limits, which I totally respect, Kimmy, because out here there are definitely parents out there, no boundary, no limits. They was willing to have their child do anything just so they can get famous and make money. Hell, just to even be famous and not the money, just the fame of it alone, because they wanted the fame too. Time to make donuts. Ooh. Does anyone see how horrible commercials are now? They're very commercial. I mean, very commercial. They're very horrible, damn it. Commercials are horrible now, just like a lot of TV shows and reality shows. But on that note, we're done. It's over. Yep, we're done because this is an old slide. It's over, you guys. This episode was boring as hell. Like I said, a F. However, this live, as always, A plus. A plus plus. Yes, back in the day, we used to knew the jingles. Yes, Brooke Shields' mama. They even talk about what was her name? Drew Barrymore's mama. Drew Barrymore allegedly used to sit up there and party with her child. Literally was partying with her. So yeah, it's plenty of mamas out there like that. Subscribe. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you, GSP. Like and subscribe. Yes, definitely a F indeed. An F indeed. As always, you guys, I appreciate you. Now, I will say this. I did watch Prison Wives, Prison Brides, whatever the hell it is. I don't know about that show, y'all. I don't know. One thing I will say is that these women all look beautiful and drop dead gorgeous. They all look beautiful. I don't know. Something ain't ringing true to this yet. I'll still watch it. I watched the first 2 episodes, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna stick yet. But if it does, you guys will see that I will post some type of recap or review. But I did watch the first 2 episodes, and I don't know. It's just kind of feeling like it's also another scripted piece of shit. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, so thank you. Yes, it was. It takes all of us. It takes all of us, child, because y'all be having me cracking up. Exactly. If it wasn't for them cameras being there, I believe Lindsay Limbs would have been. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Chris. Always amazing. Thank you. No one's mom is worse than the Kardashians' mom. Child, I don't know. I think there's some worse. We just don't know about them. Great live. Yeah, I don't really dig it. I'm good on it. Peace and blessings, everyone. Are you going to do gypsy rolls? Yuli, you be asking me questions about if I'm gonna do certain things. DM me so you can give me the scoop on all of this stuff, and then I'll take a look into it. But DM me. I ain't watching women marrying guys in prisons, and they're all drop dead gorgeous. All of these girls on Prison Brides, they're like beautiful. Like, especially that girl from Germany, that girl, she's mixed, she's from Germany. She kind of gives me vibes of Amina Butterfly. Remember Amina Butterfly from Love and Hip Hop, like I told you guys earlier? She gives me vibes of Amina Butterfly. I'm like, you are gorgeous. You got yourself together. Like, it just seems like all of them are gorgeous, accomplished, and you all coming from other countries to be with these guys. Like, I don't know. Thank you. Have you been seeing the black guy all over social media that is with Siva on Spur? No, what do you mean he's all over social media? He's like trying to get famous. As far as I see it, it's all coming off like a money grab. It don't feel genuine to me. Yeah, not sure if I will watch it, but if you recap, I'll listen. Yeah, I'll continue to watch it, and then if it finally piques my interest, I'll do a review on it. Yeah, DM me, Yuli. She made her daughter Marlon, asterisk, the S word with the X, the F bombs. Like the try to get into asterisk mode. Because even popping up stuff like that can cause issues from my understanding. So yeah, try to asterisk that stuff out. But yes, I don't know if she made her do it. I don't know if that was something she made her do, or that when she saw that it was done, she took the opportunity to sell it, allegedly. But let me see. I only watch YouTube will show me for free. Yeah, somebody gonna eventually do Prison Brides though. Like the video on your way out. Yes, miss. And yes, miss, I'm his wife. Yeah, somebody mentioned, and I think Yuli mentioned that. Y'all got my DM. Send me a DM. He's always holding that. Yes, trying to get famous and be an influencer on the show. See, this is what I'm saying. And honestly, I think like Life After Lockup would have been more entertaining if they made sure that these people didn't run their mouths on their social media about them already breaking up or what the status of their relationship is. The fact that we already know so much before we see the episodes or see the season, that's what makes it even more like, so what's the point? What is the point? You know what I'm saying? So definitely. I think Yuli mentioned that. Yuli, didn't you mention that? What channel is that on? By the way, did you see? Yeah, I saw that shit. And in other news, I'm about to make me a ham sandwich. In other news, I'm about to make me a ham sandwich, okay? I am more interested in my ham sandwich, Miracle Whip, and freaking Swiss cheese right now. That's what I'm more interested in. So at the end of the day, yeah. Now my thing is, I don't wish prison on anyone, but at the same time, there's also people that it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. Yeah, it's too many spoilers. It sounds yummy. Thank you. I'm about to smoke a bowl. And that okay, all right. That's on Lifetime. That's on Lifetime. This documentary, exactly, Chris. They need to stay off of social media. That's what makes it where it's like, so what's the point of us watching it? That's what I'm saying. Like, they really need to put a control on these people as much as possible, where if you post your information, you don't get paid. Or if you spill the beans, you don't get paid. Like, I think that's the way it should be if they really want to hold on to their shows and it being entertaining. I just made a skillet of taco meat. Yummy. You know, I'm all about my tacos. I'm from freaking California. We love our tacos and our tamales and our enchiladas. So with that being said, you guys, love you guys so much as usual. This was a very entertaining. The show was entertaining. Our live in our Chris Court, our Chris crew was entertaining. That's what makes it fun. So with that being said, and again, if you guys want me to look up certain documentaries or certain shows that you want me to look into, you guys usually put it in the comment section, or you can DM me. By all means, DM me on Instagram, same name, the THEE Chris Nicole. You can definitely hit me up, and I'll definitely, see and look at it. And then if I'm interested, I'll do a review on it. Let me see. I don't even think they're trying to pretend that they are not scripting the show. And I think that's what, see, Fabulous Me, bingo. I think that's what it is. They don't care anymore about them spilling the beans because it feels scripted. They're like, we're just going to script this out and we don't care what they say. That's, to me, the vibes that is given, because if they're breaking NDAs, hell yeah, a lot of them will shut this down. But I don't think they even care anymore because they're telling them, read the script. Read the script. Okay, and Discovery Plus okay, perfect. All right. Night, you guys. Night, you guys. These lockup shows haven't been good since Big Derek and Big Monique. Or Small Derek. You a mess. Just make, chicken, y'all got me hungry. All right, y'all. Look, let me get off here and eat. With that being said, I will see you on my next video. Toodles. Love you guys. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Bye.